It's not for the sun to overtake the moon. Is that accurate? This is the verse in the Quran. The fact this is false, because all of us, we knew that the moon can take over the sun and vice versa. And there's no way the day will come, the night will come before the day. That's false. All of us, we knew the eclipse. And then he says, وَكُلٍّ فِي فَلَكٍ يَسْبَحُونَ, and all they float in each in orbit. All who? Read carefully with me. Means the night, the day, the sun, the moon. The earth is not with them. Read it carefully. Who is the one talking? This is the Quran. All of them. Who? The night. You remember I told you the Quran teach that the night and the day, they are an object? You remember I mentioned that? This is the verse. They all float. You will see here the word float because the old legion believe that there is a ship. Every planet take a ship. Everything is moving, take a ship. This is why it says a floating. Yasbahun, they swim. They swim. Literally the word yasbahun means swim. So the night, the day, the moon, all of them, read carefully. But is this really what science says? That the day and the night, they are moving? And they are the same as the sun and the moon? And you will notice here, Muhammad, he did not mention the earth. He is saying all of them floating, i.e. revolving in their orbit in the heaven. So the earth is a stationary. The earth is a stationary, and the day and the night is moving. And this is what Muhammad said about it, explain what's happening. And not only that, actually, let me show you a different hadith. The sun will keep going every day from the east to the west. Do you know where the sun goes? And this is authentic. Let me show you the reference. This is Sahih Muslim, and we can show it from Sahih Bukhari too. Here there's a full details. Do you know where the sun goes? He replied, his apostle, Allah and his apostle knows best. He, the holy prophet, observed verily, he said, the sun glid till it reach its resting place. Resting what? Place. Under the throne. Then it falls pretty straight and remain there until it asks to rise up and go to its place. Whence it come and go back and continue emerging out from rising place. You see it? So according to Muhammad, the sun every day go from the east to the west, sleep under the throne of Allah. In the morning, the sun asks Allah permission to rise again and rise from the east. Allah will give the sun permission, science, and then will go back where? To appear from the east. The sun will keep doing that until one day, read carefully, the sun keep doing that. Then it glides till it reach its place, rest under the throne, and fall prostrate and remain in that state until it's asked to raise up and return to the place where you come. And then it return and emerge out from the rising place, remember carefully. And the glides in such a normal way that the people not the screen anything. I don't know, like this translation is very funny. And they reach resting place under the throne. And then it would be said, rise up and emerge out from the place of your sitting. So in the day of judgment, Allah will make the sun rise from the west, not from the east no more. So the sun will do that every day, go from the east, rise, set in the west, and then come back from the east until the day of judgment. The sun will not rise from the east. The sun will rise from the west, where it was sleeping under the throne of Allah. And then it would rise from the place of its sitting, which means the west. And those people, they are trying to convince us that the Quran teaches that the earth is round. Are we done?